On the summer, I turned pretty.
You were supposed to be the ideal. You were supposed to deserve her.
I see Jeremiah everywhere.
You're the only girl I want to be with.
Pull over and let me out of the fucking car!
Steve was in a car accident?
You and me, we don't work.
If you want to get back with Jeremiah, just do it.
Maybe we shouldn't let one mistake erase all these years.
Bill Conklin, will you marry me?
Yes.
The episode opens with Belly and Jeremiah in a tender morning embrace, basking in the afterglow of his romantic proposal. Jeremiah surprises her with a dainty engagement ring, and though both are filled with joy, there's an unspoken urgency in their decision to get engaged. They immediately share the news with Taylor over breakfast. Taylor's reaction is a mix of shock and concern, half-jokingly asking if Belly is pregnant and questioning the swift timing so soon after Jeremiah's betrayal. Belly stays confident, believing their love is enough to silence the doubts. Later, as Belly packs up her dorm room in preparation for next semester in Paris, she chats with her roommate Anika, who reassures her with gentle wisdom, "I trust you to make the right decisions." Belly wrestles with this affirmation while preparing to return home for Susannah's Memorial Garden dedication. On the drive back, her dad John makes a cryptic confession, revealing he was with Laurel when Laurel ignored calls about Stephen's accident, before quickly changing the subject. The tension between past and present love is woven through family dynamics. Agnes pushes Conrad to attend. He valiantly flies in from California after 2 years away, determined to face Belly despite lingering feelings and old wounds. The next morning, Taylor decided to visit Belly and Stephen. She came over without warning, hoping to make things right or at least check on them. When she arrived, Belly was surprised to see her but also happy. Taylor said she just wanted to see how Belly was doing. The two shared a quiet moment, like best friends often do when words aren't needed. When Taylor saw Stephen, the mood was a little tense. They didn't say much, but it was obvious there were still feelings between them, things left unsaid. Taylor didn't push it. She just stayed for a little while, hoping her presence would help in some way. Though things weren't perfect, this moment showed that Taylor still cared deeply about her friends. Meanwhile, the dedication ceremony approaches, and at the ceremony, Jeremiah delivers a heartfelt tribute to Susannah, and right when everyone's attention is on him, Conrad unexpectedly appears. The reunion is muted and uneasy. Belly receives an awkward hug, Adam calls her Conrad's little sister, and Conrad stews in silent turmoil. That evening, the families gather at a restaurant, with factional lines already drawn underneath the surface. Laurel attempts to ease the mood by offering to pay. Adam seizes control of the dinner order, prompting simmering resentment with his massive seafood tower and insensitive remarks about Jeremiah being a super senior. Tensions flare as toasts reveal emotional undercurrents, celebrating careers, recoveries, and futures, but glossing over real feelings. Belly, suffocating under judgment and familial doubt, seizes the moment and blurts, "We're getting married in August." The bombshell announcement detonates chaos. Laurel calls it delusional, Adam speculates Belly must be pregnant, and Stephen voices disappointment. Conrad, seated in stunned silence, quietly tells Stephen he didn't know. Amid mounting pressure, Laurel abruptly cancels the evening, whisks Belly home, and forbids her from spending the summer with Jeremiah. Jeremiah and Belly drive away under heartbreaking gazes, both determined and devastated. The episode ends on an emotional crescendo. Conrad, abandoned in the now-empty parking lot, stands alone as Radiohead's haunting lyrics play, captured in his expression of shock and heartbreak. His painful return home and Bella's rushed engagement have reopened old wounds, leaving every character at a crossroads of love, loss, and the difficult passage from adolescence to adulthood.